There is a reason the most experienced shooters in the room go quiet when Beretta comes up in conversation. They do not need to argue, they already know. Beretta has been engineering semi-automatic pistols since before most other manufacturers existed, and in 2026 they are not coasting on that history, they are building on it. Optics-ready slides, refined trigger systems, factory-threaded barrels, and modular platforms that belong in this decade. But here is what nobody tells you when you walk into a gun store. The Beretta catalog is enormous, and not every model deserves space in your safe. Today we are ranking the only 9 Berettas worth owning in 2026. Every spec is verified, every limitation is honest. No filler, no fluff. Let us get into it. Number 9. Beretta PMXs. Best for home defenders who need more stability than a handgun and more maneuverability than a carbine in tight spaces. The PMXs is the civilian legal descendant of the PMX submachine gun, used by elite Italian tactical units. The blowback system is tuned so precisely that muzzle rise under rapid fire is almost non-existent. The 6.9-inch cold hammer forged barrel ships pre-threaded at half-inch by 28 pitch from the factory, making suppressor mounting immediate with zero modification required. The full-length Picatinny rail and 3-position accessory rails handle every optic, light, and grip combination any mission requires. The 30-round translucent magazines give you a continuous visual round count during any course of fire. Fully ambidextrous controls make it genuinely operator neutral for any shooter. Limitation: at 5.5 pounds unloaded and 16.4 inches overall, this is a two-handed platform that demands a dedicated deployment plan. It is not a holster gun and should never be treated as one. Specs: 9mm, 30-round capacity, 6.9-inch barrel, 88 ounces, $1,299 to $1,499. Verdict: the most tactically capable large-format pistol in the Beretta lineup, a suppressor-ready home defense system that delivers carbine-level control from a legally classified handgun frame. Number 8. Beretta PX4 Storm Full Size. Best for shooters who want the softest shooting full-size 9mm polymer pistol in the current production market. While every other service pistol uses a tilting barrel that redirects recoil energy upward at the moment of firing, the PX4 barrel rotates on its own axis through the recoil cycle. This keeps the bore aligned with the target longer and moves felt recoil energy into the frame rather than into the shooter's palm. The result is the flattest shooting full-size 9mm polymer pistol in production today. The 4.0-inch cold hammer forged barrel delivers 17+1 capacity. The controls are fully ambidextrous, and Langdon Tactical's expanded 2026 aftermarket support makes serious trigger refinement available to every owner. Limitation: the DA/SA action requires genuine training investment. The transition between the heavier first pull and the lighter single-action follow-ups does not forgive inconsistency. Specs: 9mm, 17+1 capacity, 4.0-inch barrel, 27.7 ounces, $649 to $749. Verdict: the most mechanically innovative service pistol in the Beretta catalog, proof that a different approach to physics produces results that conventional designs simply cannot replicate. Number 7. Beretta APX Cheetah. Best for concealed carriers who want a metal-framed, optics-ready 380 ACP pistol that shoots with the confidence of a full-size duty gun. Beretta took the classic Cheetah lineage and rebuilt it completely for 2026. The updated action makes the slide rack with an ease that surprises anyone expecting old-school blowback resistance. The Extreme SDA/SA trigger delivers pull quality that is measurably ahead of every comparable compact metal frame pistol in its price class. The factory optics-ready slide cut accepts micro red dot sights directly with no adapters and no gunsmith work required. At 13+1 capacity in a 6.8-inch overall length, the ADX delivers more rounds than most shooters expect from a pistol this slim. Available in black or bronze anodized finish, a level of aesthetics no polymer gun can match. Limitation: 380 ACP remains a step below 9mm in terminal performance, and defensive ammunition selection requires careful research. Specs: 380 ACP, 13+1 capacity, 3.9-inch barrel, 25 ounces, $699 to $849. Verdict: the finest compact metal frame carry pistol in the current Beretta catalog, a fully modernized platform that competes with anything in the 380 ACP class today. Number 6. Beretta APX A1 Tactical. Best for duty shooters who want a suppressor-ready, modular striker-fired pistol with full Italian engineering behind every component. The APX A1 Tactical ships with zero compromises. The modular chassis allows complete grip module swaps for any hand size or mission profile. The factory-threaded half-inch by 28 pitch barrel and suppressor height sights that co-witness with red dot optics are standard equipment, meaning nothing additional is required to run this platform suppressed from the first day of ownership. The trigger has been significantly refined over early APX generations, with a cleaner break and a shorter positive reset that now rivals the best striker-fired triggers available anywhere in the market. At a 4.8-inch cold hammer, forged barrel, and 21+1 capacity, this is a duty instrument built to be overbuilt. Limitation: the striker-fired action lacks the classic Beretta DA/SA character, and aftermarket support is still developing compared to established platforms. Specs: 9mm, 21+1 capacity, 4.8-inch barrel, 29.6 ounces, $549 to $699. Verdict: the most tactically complete striker-fired pistol Beretta has ever produced, purpose-built for suppressor use, optics integration, and hard professional work. Number 5. Beretta 92 GTS. Best for serious DA/SA shooters who demand a factory trigger that performs at competition level without sending the gun to a custom shop first. The 92 GTS runs the twin sear system, and it is not a marketing claim. It distributes trigger engagement across 2 contact points rather than one, producing a double action pull that is noticeably lighter and more consistent than any standard 92 series pistol, paired with a single action brake sharp enough for precision work at any practical distance. The Type G decocker-only system removes the manual safety entirely, eliminating any risk of leaving the gun unsafe when it needs to fire. Vertec thin grip panels make the wide 92 frame accessible to smaller hands, and the optics ready slide with fiber optic front sight chips is factory standard on every GTS. At 18+1 and 33.3 ounces, this platform stays completely stable through the fastest strings any shooter can run. Limitation: the full-size metal frame makes this a range and duty platform. Concealed carry is possible but impractical for most body types. Specs: 9mm, 18+1 capacity, 4.7-inch barrel, 33.3 ounces, $899 to $1,199. Verdict: the finest factory DA/SA trigger, available in any current production pistol, a 92 series platform that delivers genuine competition performance without a single aftermarket modification required. Number 4. Beretta 20X Bobcat. Best for shooters who need the most accessible optics-ready pocket pistol ever built, and for anyone whose physical limitations have made conventional slide operation a barrier to ownership. The 20X is the complete redesign of the 21A, and every complaint the original generated has been addressed. The push-button tip-up barrel allows the shooter to load a round directly into the chamber without ever touching the slide. For anyone with limited grip strength or arthritis, this is the feature that makes ownership possible where it otherwise would not be. The new Trident trigger system delivers a dramatically more consistent pull than anything the 21A ever produced. The optics-ready slide cut ships standard from the factory, and a micro red dot on a pistol. This small completely changes what this platform can accomplish at defensive distances. At 14.92 ounces and 4.3 inches tall, it disappears into a pocket holster in a way no double-stack micro compact can match. Limitation: 22 LR is not a primary defensive caliber under any circumstances, and premium hollow point ammunition is mandatory for any defensive role. Specs: 22 LR, 8+1 capacity, 2.4-inch barrel, 14.92 ounces, $449 to $549. Verdict: the most accessible and most thoughtfully engineered pocket pistol Beretta has ever built. A platform that puts a red dot-equipped firearm into hands that no other design on the market can reach. Number 3. Beretta 92X ISAO. Best for competitive shooters who want a metal-framed single-action only 9mm that bridges the gap between a duty gun and a professional race gun. The 92X ISAO makes one decision that changes everything. The double action first pull is completely removed. Single action only means Beretta engineered the Xtreme S trigger around one purpose, delivering the cleanest and most consistent single action pull available in any metal-framed production pistol today. The flat-faced DLC-coated trigger breaks with a precision that experienced shooters describe as glass snapping, and the reset is measured in millimeters. The frame-mounted safety sits in the 1911 position for natural cocked and locked carry. Aggressive checkering on the Vertec frame keeps the pistol planted through the fastest rapid-fire strings, and the optics ready slide with factory fiber optic front sight chips as standard. At 18+1 and 33.3 ounces, recoil management is exceptional throughout. Limitation: single action only demands consistent manual safety discipline and is the wrong platform for infrequent or casual shooters. Specs: 9mm, 18+1 capacity, 4.7-inch barrel, 33.3 ounces, $969 to $1,099. Verdict: the most performance-oriented 92 series pistol Beretta has ever put into production, a competition instrument that carries the full-duty credentials of the platform it was built on. Number 2. Beretta 92FS. Best for shooters who want the most battle-proven semi-automatic pistol in history, the one that set the standard for modern combat handguns and has never stopped meeting it. First adopted by the U.S. military in 1985, the 92FS served in every major conflict of the modern era and built a reliability record that no polymer striker-fired pistol has matched at the same scale or duration of use. The open slide design is not aesthetic. The enlarged ejection port virtually eliminates stovepipe malfunctions by giving spent brass a port so large it physically cannot get trapped. The short recoil delayed locking block system produces a recoil impulse that feels like a measured push rather than a snap. At 4.9-inch barrel, 33.3 ounces, and 15+1 capacity, this is a full-size precision instrument that 4 decades of global competition has not made irrelevant. Limitation: no optics cut on the standard production model, and the full-size metal frame limits practical concealed carry for most shooters. Specs: 9mm, 15+1 capacity, 4.9-inch barrel, 33.3 ounces, $699 to $799. Verdict: the most battle-proven production pistol in the history of the semi-automatic handgun, so fundamentally correct in its engineering that nothing built since has replaced it. Number 1. Beretta M9A4. Best for the shooter who wants every modern tactical capability, including optics, suppressor, rail system, and a refined trigger, all built into the most combat-proven 9mm platform ever produced. The M9A4 earns the top position by being the most complete Beretta available in 2026. 4 decades of military M9 service, the A3 development program, and the honest feedback of the most demanding armed professionals on Earth are all built into this single production pistol. The sand-resistant FDE coating survives environments where conventional finishes fail. The optics-ready slide accepts modern red dot sights directly, The factory-threaded barrel ships suppressor ready with no additional machining. The Xtreme S trigger delivers one of the finest factory DA/SA pulls in any production pistol at any price. At 5.1-inch barrel, 33.4 ounces, and 18 plus 1 capacity, this is a tactical platform built to be accurate, customizable, and unbreakable across a lifetime of serious use. Limitation: full-size metal frame dimensions make this a duty on home defense platform. The M9A4 is not designed for concealed carry. Specs: 9mm, 18 plus 1 capacity, 5.1-inch barrel, 33.4 ounces, $1,099 to $1,399. Verdict: the ultimate expression of the Beretta 92 lineage. Suppressor ready, optics ready, rail equipped, and combat proven. The single most capable production Beretta you can own in 2026. These 9 pistols cover the full range of what Beretta builds when they are operating at the top of their capability, from the most accessible pocket pistol on the market to the most tactically complete duty platform the brand has ever produced. Every entry on this list earned its position through verified performance and honest engineering, not marketing. Now the question is yours. Which of these 9 belongs in your safe, and why? Drop your answer in the comments right now. If this breakdown gives you something useful, hit that like button, and subscribing is the most direct way to make sure content at this level keeps reaching the shooters who need it. Train consistently, choose deliberately, and we will see you in the next one.